What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tryhard bringing you another video. I know it's been a while since I posted my last video. I kind of went on a little hiatus from posting, but we're back now. We're gonna go back into our weekly uploads. I know you guys were loving the content before. The comments, the likes, and everything was looking very great on the last previous video, so thank you guys for that. So for today's video, guys, I got something big planned. It's a big accomplishment for myself. So today's video is gonna be how I made $103,000 with FMS. If you guys don't know what FMS is, I'll explain it later in the video. But yeah, that's gonna be today's video. It's gonna be a full breakdown. It's gonna be a little bit longer than our usual videos, but I'm going into depth on the charts. I'm going my mindset throughout the trades, how much I made, how much I got paid out, my plans for the money. I'm gonna show you guys the proof that I did get paid out that much amount of money. So it's gonna be a great video, guys. It's chock full of information, so make sure you watch all the way through to the end, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so let's get into it. How I made $103,000. Before we start any video, we gotta do our shameless plugs in here, guys. The mentorship and the signal group will be in the description down below. If you guys are struggling trading, if you're struggling to pass your funded challenges and stuff like that, and you guys want to join me where I help you guys pass those challenges and I mentorship, you gotta answer any questions that you guys have and anything of the sorts. So if you guys definitely want to look into that, I'm gonna leave it in the description below. I did just add a lifetime package. With the lifetime package, you get a free one-on-one session with me. So if you guys want to learn my strategy, I'll teach you during those live sessions. Or if you guys have any questions that you want me to help you with, that's something that we can do on the one-on-one calls. There's no time limit on the one-on-one calls. I just want to help you guys, give you a little value for purchasing the lifetime membership. So I'll leave that in the description below if you guys are interested. If not, that's fine. Keep watching the video throughout. Thank you guys, and let's get right back into it. All right, guys, before we get any further into the video, I'm explaining the how I was able to do this. If you guys watched my videos before, you guys know I'm big on prop firm trading. So places like FMS, FTMO, my FOREX fund, I'm huge on them. So for this specific trade, I was under FMS. If you guys don't know which one that is, I'll switch later in the camera view and we'll go over their website real quick. But guys, yes, I was under FMS. I was under their $400,000 account option, which is, I believe, the max that you could get with them. So with their 400K account, I ran up to $103,000, and then we got paid out 80% of that.
Seriously.
But so for those of you guys that are wondering how I did it, it wasn't my actual account. It was under one of their accounts, and that's why we only got 80% of it. But nonetheless, guys, money is money. So we'll switch over views now and look at their website. All right, guys, so now I'm on the FMS Trader website. So I'm just gonna go over a little bit with you guys, just so you can see what I was working with. The website at fmstraders.com. So I just took their challenge. You go right here, start challenge. Well, not there because we don't want to sign in, but just scroll down and then you can see their stage 1, stage 2, just like any typical prop firm. You have your 30 days, your 60 days, and then you have your actual live account. They have anything from 5,000 to $1 million. The million, I think you are chosen with later in time. So what I did is I took two 200,000 accounts, passed both of them, passed stage 1, passed stage 2, and then that's how I got my 400K. I merged them in the end, just emailed them, had them merge an account for me, and now I have a 400K master account. And then that's what I was using to trade when I made the profit of $103,000. So yeah, guys, that's what I was using to trade when I made this profit. And that was pretty much it, guys. I've reviewed prop firms before, so if you guys want to go in depth in one of those videos, definitely look into my other videos. But it's nothing basic. It's the same as all the other prop firms. What I do like about them, which I'm gonna talk about next, is the experience of the payout, which was amazing. So I'll definitely explain that. But guys, this is the website. If you guys want to come on here, go to the FAQs. If you have any questions, what is FMS? How can I contact? What can I trade? The leverage, the limit, any questions you have, they answered on this website. So definitely easy to get around to, easy payments. You get your account details right away. So guys, if this is the biggest thing, if you don't have capital, definitely go into one of these prop firms like this. FMS so far is leading the race. So guys, definitely just look into that. If you don't have the money, like if you don't have a lot of money and you need something to get started with, look into take one of these challenges, pass phase 1, pass phase 2, and now you guys have a nice big account for you to trade with. All right, guys, so that's it on that. I don't want to touch too much on it. So now we're gonna go on to the next part of the video. Guys, one more thing before we do move on to the next part of the video is, as you could see, I told you guys I got two 200K accounts. So as you see, the price was $12.50 right now for the 200K account. I believe I had a discount code when I used it, so for me it was only $2,000 how much it was for the both accounts. So that's where you get the 2,000 from the title of the video. That's where that came from. Of course, you could do the 100K, which is $659. The 50K is $430, 25, The 5K is only $100. So guys, that's where you get that number from. For those of you wondering in the title video, yes, it was $2,000 to $103,000, and that's where you get that number from. Just a little FYI for those wondering about that. All right, so now we'll move on to the next part of the video. All right, guys, so one of the best parts of the FMS experience that I got was I was able to meet Lambo, Raul, and then Alex as well, and the FMS guys over there. They took me over for an interview because I was their highest payout on the whole entire platform. So that was a great accomplishment for myself. I'm gonna leave that link in the description below if you guys want to watch that interview. The interview went great. There was a lot of great information in that video as well. So if you guys are wondering how to do this, definitely look at that video as well. And overall, the experience was great. You know, Raul picked me up in a Lamborghini. He let me drive it around. Oh, we out here now. I met the guys. We were able to chat it up. You know, a lot of questions, a lot of feedback. They were giving me a great amount of tips and all that stuff. So definitely, this is the only prop firm that I've seen do something like that. You know, I've gotten paid out with FTMO, with my FOREX funds, with funding talent back in the day, and none of them took it to this extent. So definitely kudos to them for going all this, you know, going all the way out for one of their traders. I know it was the highest payout, but still, guys, to do something like that is definitely extraordinary, and we haven't seen that around. So definitely great experience with them. I'm gonna try to post some of the videos that we took the other day. I'm gonna try to put them in the video here. Hopefully we'll get this up there so you guys can watch that. Sheesh. Okay, you gotta do the flag. Okay, he's gonna let me drive. I ain't gonna see him tomorrow. Thank you guys. So yeah, guys, so I'll try to put those up there so you guys can see kind of the experience of the day. It was a great time. So we want to give a big shout out to the FMS guys, to Alex and Raul. Thank you guys for all that. It meant a lot to me, and the experience itself was great. The payout was great. The fact that I was receiving my check directly from you guys was great and all. So yeah, so definitely, guys, if you do have planning on signing up with a prop firm, definitely sign up with FMS. You won't regret it. And if you do end up, you know, breaking my record and being the highest payout, I'm more than likely sure that they'll, you know, have you out for the interview as well and treat you to the same experience. All right, guys, so now we're done with that. I'm gonna try to put the videos in there like I said for you guys, and now we're gonna go over the charts. All right, guys, so now I'm going over the charts of how I made the $103,000. I know a lot of people have been asking for the chart breakdown, so that's definitely, I'm gonna try to go into a little more depth than usual with this one. And this was more of my mindset than the actual trade itself, because the trade itself was actually very simple. It was just the fact that you had to hold there for the amount of time that I did, and you need to know when to scale in, like I did on this trade. So for example, I'm gonna have the chart actual trades up here. I had them on my phone so I can take a look at them. So overall, guys, it was a couple trades. More importantly, it was like 5 trades on GU that really, you know, solidified the profits. Now looking over this in a 4-hour, guys, remember most of this happened right here in this little section. Wherever that circle is, those lines are marked up of the actual trades that I entered. So this is where we're at. This is just where market's at now, but ignore this right here. We're looking down here, right? So my whole mindset behind this actual trade was I was looking at it from the 4-hour, right? So from the 4-hour, you saw that price was already breaking down below, was regaining its way back up here. Now the major level I was looking at was right here, was this 134,380 level to 34,450 level, right? Now I knew if we break this level, it was gonna have to retest, just like always, a break and retest.
Few moments later.
All right, guys, so the overall thing that I was liking about this is as soon as it broke, it took a big retest right here, right exactly at the key level that I was already looking for. And you see this big old wick form. Now that was beautiful. Now that wick alone right there was telling me, okay, price definitely is rejecting this level. We're looking for some bullish momentum now. Now that was just on the 4-hour. On the weekly and the daily as well, we won't be able to see it here now, but the big thing that I was noticing on this candle was that it was no longer a bearish candle, and it was turning into a bullish candle. So now we're going up right here. So for example, this was over here when I was looking at it. Right now it's up here because kind of closed and everything, but this was what's at when I was looking at it. The daily and the 4-hour, no, the daily and the weekly were both showing that rejection off of it. So I knew, okay, this is definitely going to be a bullish push. Now we just kind of know when to get in, right? So I waited for the candle. I waited for this candle to come up a little bit. Price started playing around right there. So I was like, okay, you know, price is very low. Let me put my first position in. So I entered my first position right here at this white line, which was at 34,685. and then from there we held. Now you see price come up, up, up. I was up a lot. I was up like $10,000, something like that, right? So instead, if you look at the second candle right here, it was a big old rejection candle. Went all the way back. I was very confident in this trade though. You know, it was trading above the EMA. The daily and the weekly were just about to turn bullish. So I had very confident in this trade. So what I did was I set my first one to break even, and then I entered multiple positions on this candle. I waited for it to drop all the way down right here, this green one. Waited for it to drop all the way down. Now I see I was waiting right here. I already had this marked up as well as a previous, you know, a little area that I could retest. Now, as price started moving its way back up, I entered positions, right? Entered this one right here, and I entered the second one right here. Now I'm risking 2%, right? Now I waited. Now once this position started moving more up here, I set the other one to break even, added another position, and then so forth, so on. So a lot of people are looking at this like, oh, he's over leveraged. He's got like 6 positions of 20 lots open. Guys, remember, I'm on a 400K account, so my positions are automatically going to be a little bit higher than yours. And then remember, at any given time, I was only risking 2% of my account on these trades right here. The reason I was able to do that was because I was setting my previous ones to break even. Now, let's say market turned around completely and just stopped me out, I would have lost only 2%, even though I had 5 or 6 positions open. So that's something that you guys have to understand when you're doing this. If you guys do want to scale in, make sure your previous positions are at break even. Let's say I just added positions and positions and positions, and market turned around on me, I would have lost like 5-6% of the account. So that would have been, you know, pretty bad, especially on a funded account. So guys, that's just something I want to explain. Like I said, it wasn't really necessarily the trade that was an amazing trade. It was just the mindset going behind the trade. And the thing about this was you just had to hold. So after this long wick right here, and now we got most of our positions in. Now we're just holding. We're just holding all the way to, and I believe we closed at 35,600, 35,600. So around right here is where we closed out, right before this big old push right here. So I was planning on holding much longer, but it was just about time to, you know, get out of it. For that reason, we were up already $100,000. So I was like, you know what, let's just get out of it. Let's play it safe. Market did end up pushing a little bit higher, but then it did come all the way back to my initial entries. So it's a good thing we get out of it. So yeah, guys, that was about it. There's nothing really too much.
12 seconds later.
Like, yeah, like I was saying, guys, there's nothing really special about this trade. It was just a regular trade. It was just a trade that I held for a little bit longer than I usually will. And I scaled in perfectly at the right amount of time with the right amount of positions, and it took me up to that 103,000 payout. But yeah, guys, that's about it. As you see, it was just a break and retest. It was holding above the EMA, a beautiful wick rejection. The weekly and the daily were showing perfect bullish confirmation. So that was it, guys. I was just looking for a couple confirmations all together, and then I held and I scaled in perfectly, and that's how you guys do it. Most of these big payouts that you guys see happen a lot of times because though this was about all they did. It was just good confirmation, good scaling, and it was a good hold. So guys, that was about it for the actual chart breakdowns. If you guys have any questions on it, you guys could definitely leave it in the comments below. As for the charts, that's about it. And then a lot of people were asking me about the psychology while holding the trades, guys. I legit just threw the phone away and just stopped looking at it, because the more I was looking at it, the more I was stressing myself out. You know, you don't want to, you were up 30, 40, $50,000. You're like, oh, let me take it. You know, that's $30, $50,000. So I was having doubts going into it when I was hitting the 50, 60 mark. I was like, oh, let me just pull out and let me just keep this money. Then I was like, no, let me trust the analysis. Let me go all the way through with it. So I just ended up, you know, just not looking at it for the rest of the day. And guys, that's honestly the best thing you could do with trades like this. Like, just throw your phone away. You know what I mean? It'll stop you from looking at it. It'll stop you from doing things you don't want to close out, or you do anything crazy with it. Just stop looking at the trade in general. Go do something with your day, leave the phone there, and then come back later and check on it. So that's exactly what I did, guys. I just left and then came check back on it, and then I was up that much, and that's when I ended up closing around the 103,000 area. I'm gonna have the screenshot up so you guys can take a look at actual positions. I know there was a couple more positions that I did have on GJ as well, but guys, those were nothing big. That was just like 2 positions, I believe it was, that I had on GJ. So nothing major, which is a little more extra positions that I added because I was trusting my GU analysis so much that GJ was lagging a little bit behind. So I was like, okay, well, GJ is just going to catch up to GU. So I added a couple positions on GJ just to give me a little extra boost in the capital there. Nothing major, so I don't really want to go over that one too much, because it basically was GU that really, you know, solidified the profits on that one. That was about it, guys. So now we're going to go over the full camera and we're going to talk about the payout. All right, guys, so now I'm talking about a little bit about the payout. So it was 103,000 profit, and it ended up coming out to 81,500 in the check. As you guys can see that they gave me a big old check. Much appreciated, guys. I have it right there up on the wall. I hanged it up because it was a big accomplishment. So hopefully the camera's good. So yeah, guys, it was a 81,500 actual check in my bank account profit. I will have a little screenshot up to show you guys that it really did hit my bank account, that I'm not lying about this or anything like that. So guys, it was a huge payout, and a lot of people asking me, oh, what are you gonna do with the money? Are you gonna go waste it? Are you gonna go buy something? I'm definitely not gonna go buy a fancy car or anything like that, guys. I'm just gonna use this money to invest into other little side projects that I'm interested in. I have an announcement here on the YouTube soon whenever I do decide to, launch them and make them public. But none of that, guys. We don't waste the money. We don't waste the trading profits. We just use them to make more money in the long run. But yeah, guys, so we just use our trading profits to fund our other little side projects that we have, and I believe that is the best way to do it. As you guys know, I'm trying to do some trading apparel on the side, so that's something I will be talking or making a video about later on. As you see, we started with the Try Hard Trading t-shirts. If you guys like those, definitely let me know in the comments below, which is something we're trying out, a little design we liked, and we'll see how we go from there, guys. Other than that, anything else I wanted to talk about? The proof I'll have up on the screen so you guys could take a look at it. I just want to let you guys know that guys, this is very much possible for everyone that's watching this video. I didn't do nothing special. It was one good trade, guys. All it takes is one good payout, one good trade, and then you can see the difference that it makes. So guys, don't give up. If you're trading, if you're just started, if you're brand new to trading, don't give up. It's hard, it's long, it's a lot of studying, but definitely don't give up on it. If you guys are already trading and you're struggling, guys, the best thing I can say is find a mentor. Find somebody that will help you out, answer all the questions that you're struggling with, and give you a little edge on the market, give you little tips that will make you become a profitable trader. So guys, definitely thank you for watching. I'll have more video out later in the week, and thank you guys. See you later.